Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 2nd, 2013. Of course, it's Friday and we're getting ready for the first weekend of August. No, by the way, it's my birthday tomorrow. Yay me. Okay, it's currently 9:30 a.m. and as you can see, temperatures throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area are already in the lower to mid 70s. Over the northern interior, temperatures are ranging from the lower to mid 60s over northeastern Pennsylvania and mid to upper 60s everywhere else. Notice our dew points are also falling off into the 50s and 60s as dry air moves in. It's going to be a very pleasant, very comfortable day today with temperatures in the lower to mid 80s, upper 70s to lower 80s right along the immediate coast, and very low humidity. And that means no precipitation, clear skies, and very enjoyable outdoor conditions. So if you're going to the Mets game or the Phillies game, it is going to be absolutely perfect out there for baseball conditions. Taking a look at the radar, well, it really isn't much out there. The steady rain from yesterday is out over Maine, and our next batch of showers for this upcoming weekend, unfortunately, is already creeping into Michigan, into central Great Lakes, and moving towards the eastern Great Lakes. This lone shower here is lonely, and it's not going to make it anywhere near the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Let's take a look at the satellite picture. Now, here is the infrared satellite picture, and we have this cold front here. It's exiting off the coast and driving well to the east. Actually, the cold front's probably more like out here once the HPC updates this frontal boundary layout here. This disturbance right here is going to move through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area tomorrow afternoon and linger on through Sunday. What I'm expecting is scattered showers, not a washout, but kind of a nuisance shower here or there, capable of a heavy downpour. Some locations will see no rain whatsoever, but some variable cloud. And other locations will see scattered showers all weekend. It's going to be a hit or miss type situation. Again, not a washout, but more of a nuisance. Temperatures will range around the lower to mid 80s for the most part, ranging anywhere from 80 to 83 degrees for highs. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast and in urban locations. So overall, not a bad weekend, not the best, clearly, because the best would be clear skies and no threat of rain whatsoever. But again, not a washout, just some nuisance showers here and there, and many locations will remain dry, while other locations, well, you get one of those heavy downpours, you could be dealing with a localized flash flooding threat. Now, here is the European model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website, excuse me. So here we are for this evening. Again, that trough that produced all that rain yesterday is lifting up into New England. We're under high pressure and tranquil weather conditions. For this weekend, again, we're going to be dealing with these little weak disturbances swinging through. Weak cold fronts, not really having a major influence in as far as temperature, but keeping the unsettled conditions in place for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Basically, we're going to continue to see these disturbances move through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area with a threat for a scattered shower or an isolated thunderstorm at any time. Right now, I don't really see any support for severe thunderstorms, but we'll have to keep an eye on each one of those little disturbances that moves through. Doesn't take much to create a little bit of havoc, as you know. All you need is one thunderstorm. But for the most part, what we have is our ridge trying to sustain itself over the south, starting to build itself up again, and our trough fighting back over the Great Lakes. And we're basically in between that battle. So as a result, we don't get the brunt of the strong disturbance. It remains up in Canada, but we get the weaker side of this disturbance, thus the widely scattered to isolated shower or thunderstorm. At the same time, our temperatures will moderate through the week, basically in the lower to mid 80s to start the week, and then as we head towards the middle and end of the week, we're going to be more in the mid to upper 80s for many locations. Of course, cooler along the coast, lower to mid 80s, but in the urban locations, you know where that is, New York City, Philadelphia, the Delaware River Valley, look for temperatures to rebound into the mid to upper 80s with an increase in humidity, so it'll feel like the lower 90s. So summer isn't done yet, okay? It still has a little bit of a fight back, and as my premium members know, I warned that this Western Atlantic ridge and the Bermuda High is not going to go off gently into the night. It's going to try and fight back against this trough, and that's exactly what we're going to start seeing for next week. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have a wonderful day out there. Of course, you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful weekend, and please stay safe out there.